Hello, Lisa inyo lahat. Ang topic natin today is how to use the different options in space special dialog box inside Excel. Okay, so there are different options on how we can use a space special inside Excel. We will cover those items that I used. We copied initially this 15,000, this cell C3 here. Everything, the numbers and the number formatting would be copied. After we copied, may options pa naman tayo. How would you like to paste it inside the cell? You can paste it as values number formatting, value source and formatting. We'll cover these three. If we decide values only, then only the 15,000 amount is copied. And if we choose the values and number formatting, the 15,000 value is copied and also the number formatting. That's the second option. The third option is values and source formatting. Let's delete this one first. Let's copy again, Control C. And then for the space special dialog box to appear, the shortcut is Control Alt V. So from here, we can select the different options that we would like to use. Let's move to how we can copy formulas. Let's say I have the 2022 numbers, and then we also have the 2023 numbers. We have revenue, expense, net income. Now for the 2022, we have a data validation listing here and also formula. And we would like to copy only the formulas to our 2023 net income. So Control C, highlight this one, Control Alt V for the paste special dialog box to appear. Let's try the formula first. We would like to paste the formula. The formula is copied, but not the number formatting. What we can do here, while this is being selected, we can see that there is the paste options here. We can click it out and we can choose the next option is formulas and number formatting. That's how we can copy formulas without the accompanying cell formats like data validation or any font color or fill color. Next is how we can copy formats. It's like using a format painter. Let's say we have this format design here. So if we would like to copy just the format, let's say for revenue and then apply it on this cell here, what we can do, we just have to copy Control C, Control Alt V, and then we can just select the format. But the quicker way is if you have the format painter here outside, it's in the home tab. You just have to select the cell that you would like to copy, click the format painter, and then click it to the cell that you would like to be formatted. Next is the comments. We can also copy comments. Let's say we have this report here. We have the month sales, the sales amount, and then the agent. And we have a note here. It is a note. It says here we would like Mar, the agent, to say something about his sales for January. So we would like all month sales for him to have comments regarding his sales. Instead of creating separate comment for each cell where Mar is the agent, we can just copy that comment. So we can select this one March and May. And then Control Alt V. And then what we would like to paste is only the comments or note. Click OK. Now the notes are copied to the sales amount where Mar is the agent. So similarly, it works for commenting and notes. Next is the validation listing. Let's say we have a student name and then the position that they play in a basketball team. And we have a data validation listing here, which is for this list. If we copy the data validation listing down, then the selection will be copied as well. So we don't want that to happen. We only want to copy the data validation listing. What we can do, Control C, Control Alt V, and then we can just use the data validation listing. From here, we can select position that they play, center, guard. Next is skip blanks. Let's say we have a customer name and then we have a status report for each one of them. We would like to update the status for customer B and E. So we can use the skip blanks. For those customers that do not have status updates yet, then the previous status comment will remain. We'll just copy the whole range, Control Alt V, and then we'll just use skip blank. The defective product for customer B is now reflected, and then the customer status update for customer E is also updated. That is skip blanks. Next is how we can copy paste link. Let's say we have this calculation here, income, other income, total income, expense, and net income. We would like to copy the figure for the other income. The usual way that we're doing this is we'll just press equal sign and we'll just select the cell. So that's one way, but sometimes we can really make a mistake on selecting the cell. We could probably make a mistake selecting this one. So one way of selecting the correct cell or a more accurate cell reference is we can just copy this one, Control Alt V, and we'll just select paste link. Okay, next is transpose. Let's say we have a report here. Our product names are the header rows, and then we have the location here, and then these are the sales value. So now our boss asks, I want the location as the column headers, and I want the product to be our row headers. So what we can do here is we can just copy, Control C, Control Alt V, and then what we can select is transpose. Click OK. Now every headers, column headers become row headers, and then the row headers become the column headers. The location now is here, and then the product names are here, and the numbers are still unchanged. So that's how we can transpose. Next is operation. Operation is, let's say we have product price here, and we would like to add, let's say, 10 pesos or $10 for all of these products across the range. So what we can do, Control C, the price increase for all the products, Control Alt V. And then what we can do is we can select add. From 111 to 115, that 10 peso will add up. So click OK. From 111, it becomes 121, 122, 123. It also works on other operations. Let's say you want to multiply. Click OK. So 121 becomes 1,210 and so on. Control Alt V. Let's divide it. 121, Control Alt V. We can also subtract. Now we're back to the original amount. So that's how we can use the different options inside our paste dialog box. Just press Control C and Control Alt V for the shortcuts. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.